The players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Julius Randle.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one. And for the Celtics, down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the three, the small forward. Here's Tatum. Greg, we've got two teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the basket is good. Randle's got the game going here with the first basket for the Timberwolves.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randle likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Randle. And they pick up two. Randle's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Brown. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Now, here's McDaniel. After Jaylen Brown's miss, Randle with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's White. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Tatum, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
He gets it in there.
And early on, they look great. They've made all four of their shots to start this game.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense. But he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Gobert with the block.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
Shot clock at 5. Brown finds Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifled their opponent's three-point shooting.
Here's White. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Kata, the pass to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to McDaniels. With the drive, the shot's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Boston trailing. White the pass to Howard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Baseline J on the way. That one a little long. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
for Minnesota. They've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Tatum on the wing. It's stolen by Randall. Over in the corner, Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Brown. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
First one falls for him.
An already legendary trash talker and fiery competitor. Edwards' hunger to win and be an all-time great is admirable.
And Edwards drops them both. Here we are late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a player?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next guy?
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Anthony Edwards. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's averaging 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here's White. Hasn't made one yet. There's Brown with the 3. Boston again missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Brown.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And he gets the bucket.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Now here's Randall. 10 points for him. Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Gobert. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
When Randall is engaged defensively, he can make some spectacular plays and really brings an intimidation factor to the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Tatum. No good on that one. Randall with some nice D. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum dishes to White. It's good from long range.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
That one drops for him. Randall's got 12 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Jason Tatum. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Minnesota. Celtics trail by 5. They set the pick. Pass to Garza. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They're getting a lot of of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Dosunmu. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Brown. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
2 points. That one goes. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, White to the paint. And the basket by Hauser.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. 6-point lead. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And you know what? Given how well they played, guys, you would not have expected it to be as close as that final score.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Randall passes to McDaniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got his second basket.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And it's Brown missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Good on the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. He had 19 points in the win against Memphis.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Now here's White. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. Shoots over McDaniel. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, White. 55 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves leading by 9. And the foul on Sam Hauser. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Some changes for Boston. Walsh is checked in. And it's Gonzalez in for Jaylen Brown. And then for Minnesota, Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. Now here's Dosunmu. 17 points for him last game against Portland. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Celtics with possession here. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Inside. He can't hit that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Ingles passes to Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And he makes the first.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Both free throws good from Randall.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Tatum, that's good.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Conley. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Stolen by Highland. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Highland is out there with Conley. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Here's Pritchard. Following the basket by Julius Randle. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. From deep. Randle grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Will not go. This is off the front line. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Busted. No good that time either. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Conley left side. Elbow shot. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here he goes. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
When you've got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in.
Jason Tatum at the line, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Tatum. Lots of moments, RJ, shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the finals. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Kevin, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Here's Reed. Tries again. Randall with the bucket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Brownie's checked in for the Celtics. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards has come in for Highland. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Good work by Tatum, keeping his options open. He knew he had that kick out if he needed.
Up top, Reed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflection. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
The first one falls. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts, but something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Minnesota leading by 9. Conley, the pass to Randall. Over Tatum. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Tatum won't be denied.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
It's Edwards on the wing. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wide a screen on Randall. Here's Tatum. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Conley finds Edwards. Shoots over Brown, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The flush by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Minnesota leading by 6. It's Edwards on the wing. The muscle from Edwards.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Back to White. Here's Hauser. No good with the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the shot is good.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Now, Hauser. Brown outside. They set the pick. Outside Tatum. The 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 6th assist on the night.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them. This quarter is special.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Pritchard, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. It's stolen by Pritchard. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Here's Edwards. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to Edwards. Over White. Edwards, no good. Celtics trail by 7. Pritchard passes to Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Left side, Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. God plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Back to Brown, and finished off by Brown.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Second chance effort. Gobert can't hit.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Gobert against Tatum. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Edwards with a tough shot.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
White with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over White. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's White. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. The Celtics working the ball around now. White, a screen on McDaniel. Hauser the pass to Tatum. No good on the three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
That one falls. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Here's Hauser. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Edwards. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Edwards got 26 points. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Reed against Tatum. Reed with the block. Here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Well, right now for Boston, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Minnesota leading by 15. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Keita. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. Tatum against Randle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Keita. There's Brown with the 3. Nice again. And Keita gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's McDaniel. No good with the elbow jumper. Tatum against DiVincenzo. Tatum gets it inside.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Randle dishes to McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. 6 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And that one's good, Tatum.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
The Timberwolves have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the first one drops. And Edwards drops them both. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. Celtics passing it around. A three from Tatum. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Randall no good. Austin's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Tatum passes to Brown. Five on the clock. The three. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum. Here's the three. And he recovers it. Fires the three. Ah, there's Tatum's range on display.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Pass to Edwards. Count it. Good. That's now 32 points for Anthony Edwards.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Puts it up from 15. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 7th assist in the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jason Tatum.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Here's Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
From the stripe. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum finds White. Brown outside. Here's Queta. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Queta's got 4 this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Tatum. He has 40.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
White controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Shoots over White. Hits the front of the rim and out. Celtics trail by 14. On the wing, Brown. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Good on the 13-footer. Edwards got 38 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Round kicks to Tatum. Out to White. Just 5 to shoot. The 3-ball. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels outside. Here's Randall. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 16. The 3 from Tatum. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Edwards can't hit. Boston shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Brown with it. McDaniels picks him up. Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside, White. Off target from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Celtics trail by 15 to the inside. From 6 feet. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Cata's got 10.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. Number 1, the Celtics.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Pass to Dosunmu. And he banks in the layup. Dosunmu's got his second basket of the game.
Got it in close. Unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pritchard against Conley. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Anderson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Pritchard. Off the left rim and out.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Reed. Yep, that one goes in there. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Pritchard passes to Gonzalez. There's 1:40 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walsh can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Celtics trail by 21. Pass to Garza. Back to Pritchard. Over Conley. Boston again missing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Reed misses. The Celtics shooting 43% from the floor. To the middle. Here's Walsh. Out to Gonzalez. To the wing right side. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Garza. He's defended by Highland to end the cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. Garza's got 5.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. Plays it up off the glass. 8 points for Mike Conley.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pritchard. Good on the shot. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 19-point game. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Randall and Reed holding down the post spot. Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Here's Randall. And Shireman pulls it down. So it's the Celtics now. To the right side. Pass to Pritchard. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Randall right side. Steal. Now Pritchard. And the layup falls.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now Dosunmu. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Tatum's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 17. Randall right side. Randall is doubled. Pass to Highland. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Down low. Here's Garza. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk. Last quarter of play. About 2 minutes in now. Now here's Reed. And it's good. 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Tatum with a screen on Conley. Pritchard with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
From 13, misses off the right iron. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Tatum on the wing. Over Conley. Tatum no good. Timberwolves leading by 17. To the paint. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 38 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Tatum's shot is off.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Exploding at the rim. Tatum shows you the right way to finish off the drive.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Gonzalez. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Here's Randall. Now here's Edwards. Shoots from the elbow. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the dunk by Tatum.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Highland. Here's Edwards. Yep, it counts. Edwards got 40 points.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Outside, White. Pass to Walsh. And here is Tatum. Clock at 6. Misses the 3. Pritchard against Highland. Here's Reed. Good. Nice job down low. Reeves got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Walsh. Up and in on the layup. Here's Highland. Over in the corner, Randall. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Walsh. Edwards defending. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Brown outside. Sinks the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Randall. And that one, good. Randall's got 42 in the game.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Back to Tatum. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Celtics trail by 18. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Highland with the rebound. Highland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Reed. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Now here's Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Randall. McDaniels up top with the floater. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Now, Gobert, after the missed 3 from Derek White. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Celtics have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Timberwolves leading by 23. There's the triple, and the 3-ball is good.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now, here's Tatum. To the middle. They need this. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Minnesota shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's White missing.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Bucket is good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And here's White. Here's Here's Kata. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? DiVincenzo with it. Shoots over White. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Boston shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Celtics trail by 21. White the pass to Kata. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
White against DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Shireman. Here's Walsh. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Beringer. Bassi defending. Beringer shot is off. Celtics trail by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Julius Randle.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And it misses. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there. Outside Conley. Picked his pocket. So it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, you know, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back. We did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Good stuff, Al. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Alan Force, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. First, let's reveal our player of the game, Julius Randle.